The cheerleaders of Florida State University have been pushing their limits all season leading up to their biggest performance of the year, UCA Nationals.
We were very prepared going into Nationals, but we were unfortunately struck with a few injuries, so we had to bounce back from that, and I'm honestly extremely proud of what we put out on the floor.
At this year's competition, the team did something it had never done before, combining their co-ed and all-girl cheer teams, making them a force to be reckoned with in an entirely new division.
This year we competed in a different division, so we combined our two teams into one, which was extremely challenging. As you can see right now, we're practicing. Mostly it's all girl on one side and co-ed on the other. So when we competed, we had to take the best of both teams and create a team. So that right there just changes a lot of your dynamics that you deal with throughout the year.
Although changing their team dynamic was exciting, it entailed challenges of its own.
In cheerleading, consistency, which I think that's with any sport, but especially with cheerleading, the consistency of having the same partner is helpful. And when you have to change that up so much, it makes cheerleading challenging.
To overcome these battles, there was no question that each cheerleader would need to dedicate numerous hours to the mat, spending a majority of their time together and strengthening their bond as teammates.
We wake up and the first thing that we see in the morning is each other's faces at workouts, and we practice for 6, 7, 8, 9 hours a week together, so it's a lot, and then we see each other at games, so our bond is super tight because we're all going through the same thing.
Emboldened by all of the hard work they had put into practicing, the cheer team headed to Nationals with courage in their hearts and success on their minds. With the desire to give all of their hard work a purpose, the feeling right before they took the floor was an emotional experience for everyone.
I get really emotional thinking about everything that we've been through for the whole year, because everything that we've been doing has been leading up to this. All of our workouts, all of our meetings, all of our practices. We practice so much, so by the end of it, and we know that this is the last time that it's going to happen, we just give it our all, and I know that we really put everything out on the floor that we could.
The team commemorates all of their emotions with a traditional team huddle right before the competition begins.
Do like a little booty bump, and then we pray, and then we just do our little, the captains go around and start doing, and leadership people go around and give pep talks and encouragement.
After giving it their all at UCA Nationals and taking home the title of top 5 in the nation, the Florida State cheerleaders couldn't be happier about the results. While reflecting on the trials and tribulations throughout the past year, it's important to remember what it means to represent Florida State University as a student athlete.
One of the biggest things that I like to preach is it's bigger than you. And that's one thing coming into college athletics that I think is the hardest part to grab onto and really understand.
This motto applies both on and off the mat.
And when we step onto that floor, or when we go out to that game, or when we step onto that court, we're representing Florida State University. And so we just try to continue to instill that in them, whether, like you said, on the field, off the field, at nationals, at class, they're always representing something bigger than them.
The Florida State cheer team is continuously striving to showcase excellence on and off the court, and placing top 5 in the nation is a well-deserved testament to their hard work. This is Jordan Adams reporting.